A 4 years old child. 4 years old. I am not scared anymore. I am angry. Because every time I open the news, there's another girl, another child, another body. In India, over 31,000 rapes are reported every year. That means one every 15 16 minutes. Let's talk about the justice. Conviction rates are merely 27 to 28%. That means in most of the cases, nothing happens. Now, let's talk about the system that is supposed to protect us. We have had judgments where rape charges were downgraded to lesser offenses. We have had judgments where consent was questioned to the point of absurdity. We have had criteria of whether ejaculation happened with or without penetration. We have had political leaders laughing about it that when a woman is being raped, she should just lay down and enjoy. We have had political leaders with multiple rape charges still being defended, still being protected, and are in power. And then we wonder why women don't come forward because there seems no accountability or justice. And then comes the favorite defense, not all men. Every time you say not all men, you're not protecting men, you're just silencing women. Because it is not about all men. It is about a system where enough men can make a woman feel unsafe, where enough men are making every woman feel unsafe. But instead of fixing this, we argue mosque or temple, Hindu or Muslim. What is the point of saving any religion when you can't safeguard our daughters? When we cannot safeguard our own children? This is much bigger than any religious divide because this is about survival, a survival of whole gender. How can you adjust with lack of safety? A danger to our lives. How can we fight this? जहाँ एक पूरा gender ही unsafe है. Look at countries with strict enforcement like Singapore, UAE, where laws are not just written, they are feared, where accountability is real, punishment is swift, and that fear that acts as a deterrent. And here in India, cases drag on for years, evidence weakens, voices fade, and outrage, it expires. As a woman, I am done asking for empowerment. I am asking for a bare minimum of protection, and I'm asking to not be physically, mentally violated. I'm asking this from the government, from the system, from a crime that has become so normal. And I refuse to normalize this. So don't ask women, why are women always angry? Ask yourself, how much are we expected to tolerate? Don't ask women, why are you hesitant to bring a child into this world? Ask yourself, what kind of a future do we have for them? Where present is so difficult, you're asking me to bring another child. Because I want to repeat, the most dangerous thing right now is not the crime itself. The most dangerous thing right now is how normal it has become, how we have started to normalize it. Every time we read a news about it, every time we hear about it, we have silently started accepting it as the new norm. We are not talking about it, we are not debating about it, we are not talking about it in our circles. As a woman, I have this ingrained fear that if something like this happens, and it is not uncommon, it can happen to anybody, it can happen to you, it can happen to anyone that you know. It is not that uncommon. What if someday anything like that happens to you, to us, to me, to our near and dear ones, or to our loved ones? Just think about it.